Hello everybody, welcome to the ARWLS DuPont Cup Series. Woohoo, we have 2 races until the chase. And we are here at Castle Gorge in Seattle, Washington. Matthew Fuller is on the pole, Richard Johnson is outside. Should be a pretty fun race. Last season had one of the most controversial finishes with when Cody Lamas took out Eugene at Max an attempt to win a race, but because of that he lost the win and lost to his teammate Justin Perry. Whether or not we will get an exciting finish like that again, I don't know, but Matthew Fuller is in a good position. He's in a shot to get he's in the hunt to get a wildcard spot, even though he has a lot of work to do in these last 2 races until the chase comes. But you gotta do as much as you can before time runs out. Dylan Young is trying to get into the chase without the wild card spot, hoping that someone more deserving will get the wild card spot. But here we go. Green flag is out. Matthew Fuller. And we saw last time we were here, we saw that the outside line was capable of working. We saw Megan Atkins make a huge charge from 5th to 2nd using the outside line, but whether or not that's going to happen with these cars is unknown. This track was known for bringing some of the worst in people, that's for sure. We had some pretty harsh battling and some pretty grueling moments, but like I said, here comes Dylan Young. Look at Matthew Fuller. Like we said, the outside line is charging. The outside line definitely works in that turn. Dylan Young is leading. Oh god, contact between the 8 and the 16. We do not want another wreck like last season, but here we go. 3 wide for the lead. Oh boy, gotta give each other some room. There's some pretty epic battling going on right here between these 3. But now, look at this one. Oh, they're still keeping together. More contact between the 8 and the 16. Those 2 are definitely making sure that they don't like each other. Here they go. Whoa, here comes Dylan Young to the lead. Dylan Young would love to pick up a 3rd one. How about that one? 3 wins. We've never had... It'd be the first time since Noah Hart would have consecutive wins. Boys, we're trying to make sure that we don't miss any important action as Dylan Schwallenberg and a couple others have dropped back. I don't know why. It must have been an incident or something. But the battle continues between Klein and Dylan Young. Klein is in the midpoint of the chase drivers. He would love to get a win to probably clinch himself a spot. But Dylan Young is more determined. He's been very strong these last couple of races. I mean, ever since he won at Grand Tour, he's just been on a destroying roll. And now he's taking the lead, and that's what you're going to need. But it is possible to make up these gaps, as now we got battling for 2nd going on. Here goes Matthew Fuller again with a hard charge. Look at that. 00 cars. They're refusing to fall back for sure. And now he's charging on to Dylan Young, but Klein is there. There's Jeffrey Buckeye as well. There's Will Goss, Justin Perry, and Eugene DeMax. DeMax would love to get some redemption after last season. And lucky for him, Cody Lamas is nowhere to be seen, so he may be safe from being turned. Where is Lamas anyway? Lamas is running in 22nd at the moment. That's not good for him, but good for others. They continue to battle on and on and on. As Jeffrey Buckeye took the lead while we were checking on where Cody Lamas was, but well, look at this. Dylan Young now charging on the bomb. Matthew Fuller. There's the 2 DEI cards matching principal cars. These guys really like running the same scheme together. I don't know why. I guess they just do, but oh well. Jeffrey Buckeye has not won a race in the DuPont Cup Series. He's always been close though. He's shown that he can be pretty good, depending on a good situation. As now he's trying to battle Dylan Young on the high side. And there's some question whether people want Dylan Young to do well or fall back so he doesn't get the wild card spot, but either way, whoa, a little bump and run from Dylan Young there. They were Saw that a couple times last season. It's always been welcome for that kind of bump in racing. So, but here comes Jeffrey Buckeye holding the outside line very well. And now this is where the inside line's more faster sometimes, but really depending on the situation. There's Kyle Sosnowski as well. He's running at about the, looks like 8th, 10th, around there. But now Jeffrey Buckeye is determined to stay ahead of Dylan Young. Oh, once again, Dylan Young with a bump, but this time he doesn't complete the pass immediately. But Buckeye is very strong at the moment. There's Will Goss trying to catch up to points leader Austin Nogo. He has a good shot here. Doesn't really have any of his chase competition near him outside of Klein and Richard Johnson. But now Dylan Young again. That 16 car is doing something right for sure. But here comes Matthew Fuller. Fuller wants to win another race so bad. You can tell he's determined that he needs a win, though. He needs one. He needs to win these last 2 races to get into the wild card spot, unless Dylan Young has some kind of issues. But now they're catching up to lap traffic of Dylan Schwallenberg, and I think that may be Jason Tross. Jason Tross is in the chase at the moment. Oh god, okay. And this is definitely going to hurt him. But who's Schwallenberg going to hurt? I mean, Schwallenberg has his teammate behind him. I mean, look at the dual Napa cars. Yeah, Schwallenberg looks like he was going to help Fuller, but no, he's slowing up his teammate. What the heck's he doing? Oh god, he's holding up both. He's going to take them both. He's going to take his teammate and Dylan Young with him. How about that one? But now Jason Tross is going to help his teammate Dylan Young. It's the battle of teammates going on right now. And now Tross holding up the line for Dylan Young. Now that's some teamwork right there. And now the Roush cars are holding the front positions. Oh god. Oh, but Trost is determined to stay ahead. Trost does not want his teammate to go by. Looks like he doesn't want him to go a lap down, because that could really hurt him unless they get a caution. But anyway, we're halfway through this race. I'm surprised we haven't had a wreck yet, but we've had some good racing so far, so I guess it's a good trade-off. But yeah, now Dylan Schwallenberg is not letting Fuller by. Why is he not doing that? I don't know why, but Will Goss is trying to catch up to Dylan Young. He has the best shot at the moment. There's Richard Johnson as well. He's into the mix. He would love to grab himself a spot in the chase just by winning this race, and now he's moving up. He's moving on up, and he's caught Dylan Young quite rapidly. Same for others. There's Mason Wood. Mason Wood is trying to get himself a chase spot. The defending champion does not want to be gone from this chase after winning the championship. And look at him get a run. Look at the run Mason Wood got there. That's going to be really helpful for him. And Mason Wood passed 3 cars in that one turn. The outside line definitely has its benefits. Whoa, okay, that was a close one. Johnson almost got turned by Will Goss. So Tross once again slowing people up. But this time Mason Wood's going to get by scot-free. But Tross determined to stay with Mason Wood. I think he may have realized his mistake. I could use some steak. I'm hungry. But now Richard Johnson, Will Goss battling. It's just a battle of wits right now. Goss is trying to search for his first win. Richard Johnson's trying to get multiple wins and confirm himself a chase spot. I don't see really anybody in the Norton area. I see Sean Gallion. I mean, I said Makel. What's a Makel? Is that like some kind of freaking bagel or something? I don't know. But now Dylan Young has caught Mason Wood. Mason Wood only had 1 win, won the championship. And now Will Goss into the mix. Dylan Schwallenberg is a lap down as well, but he's staying up there with the pack. I don't know why. He's getting himself involved. I wish I could black flag people for doing this, but I can't because there's pretty much no rules around here. But oh boy, oh god, okay. But now Schwallenberg seems very determined to not lose the spot. I mean, he's really determined. he's really not determined to finish this race a lap down. Is looking Mason Wood on the outside again. It is getting really, really nutty at the moment. As now, oh god, okay, alright, okay. That's all I can say, okay. But Will Goss and Mason Wood are trying to work it. Now Dylan Schwallenberg once again getting involved. I don't know what the heck he's trying to do, but apparently he thinks he's I guess he thinks that he's not a lap down and is trying to battle for the win. Alright. Alright, Schwallenberg. I mean, if you're trying to help your teammate, you didn't really help him, because now he's dropped back. I don't even see Fuller anymore. He's gone. Fuller's gone. But now, 10 laps to go here. Mason Wood is fighting really hard. I mean, I'm not even sure. Has Toyota even won? Well, Toyota has won a race yet this season, but because they won with Fuller, and then they won with Cody Lamas, and that's it. They won with 2 drivers this season. They're definitely not going to win the Manufacturers' Championship for sure, but it usually goes to Chevy. But you never know. I mean, Ford could do something. Maybe Dodge, but I don't think so. Dodge only has like 1 win. Anyway, so Will Goss is very determined. He's not going to go down without a fight for sure. But Schwallenberg is sticking his neck into this. I don't know why he would. I don't know if he's trying to, maybe got paid to help one of the teams or something. I don't know. But now here comes Hayden Klein into the mix all of a sudden. Justin Perry as well. Justin Perry would love to get a win, because that would benefit him a lot in the chase for a chase spot. But I think he'll be satisfied with just a good finish anyway, considering that we don't see Daniel Day. So, yeah. Be able to spread out a good bit, and we're approaching 7 laps to go. Actually, we are 7 laps to go. ARWLS looks like he has left side damage. Couple others. Austin Ogo is having a really bad day. He's in 20th at the moment. Anybody else significant? There's Sean Galligan. He's up to 11th at the moment. I don't know what happened to Richard Johnson. He's falling back all of a sudden. Here comes about the lead again. I don't know. Once again, Schwallenberg needs to get the heck out of the way and let these guys battle. But Mason Wood with another charge on the outside. It's probably some of the best racing we've had all season. So. But Dylan Young has lost some ground. It looks like these guys are either running out of tires or something, but either way, we're still green. Whoa, whoa! Will Goss almost just turned Mason Wood. Wow, and he slowed up a good bit. That was close. That was a close one. That could have been bad. That was almost shades of last season, except that he wasn't as far deep into him. He only got into his quarter panel, which luckily wasn't enough to eliminate him, but it does give Mason Wood some damage. I don't think he wanted that one, but field is spread out. Schwallenberg trying to regain his lap. He does not want to finish a lap down. Now, you know, he should probably just stick there, because he honestly he does not I don't think he has really a shot to get into the chase at this point. As now we're going to be approaching 2 laps to go. Will Goss is running out of time for Mason Wood as the Toyota is trying to come away with a victory. And Mason Wood is trying to get himself a chase spot. Perhaps maybe a wildcard spot's out of the question. But Goss is going to give it all he has. Dylan Young, same for him. Oh boy. Here they come. They're approaching. Here they come to the white flag. Looks like Mason Wood's going to be able to hold on to it. But Will Goss would love a good finish. But either way, coming out, he's going to enter the final turns here to take home his first victory of Season 2. Season 1 champion Mason Wood wins at Castle Gorge. Aha! Well then. That's a win that he did. Will Goss with a good finish. Dylan Young will get a 3rd and probably move into the chase. And now Hayden Klein got a good finish as well. Same for Perry. Tross going to finish last. Eugene DeMax got a very good run today. Very impressive for that team. Richard Johnson, very helpful for him as well. Jeffrey Buckeye got an 8th. Matthew Fuller 9th. Michael Block 10th. Yada yada yada. And so congrats to Mason Wood on the congrats to Mason Wood, the Season 1 champion. And now he's going to get his first win of Season 2. So congrats to Mason Wood. And we will see you guys next time. Here are your results and points. Well, actually, hold on. I want to try this real quick. Alright, so now I don't have to take a picture. So here's your results, everybody. And here are your points.